It's Jen and Michael Richter from Double E Properties. Long time no see.
Hey.
So we're here today to talk about why we've chosen our specific real estate investment strategy. So we had mentioned before, our entire portfolio is based on new build homes. And because we are a busy young family, we were very strategic about choosing this product. So for a couple of the reasons why we chose new build properties, first reason is the type of tenant that new build properties attract. You're attracting those AAA tenants, the ones that have jobs. Typically both are employed. These are professional people. These are a lot of times people who've owned homes before, so they already know how to take care of a property. You're not going to have to worry about them not cutting your lawn. They know how to change a light bulb. You're not getting all of those phone calls that you would typically get maybe with another type of tenant. Also, by having professional jobs or at least having 2 employed people, they can afford the rent. We have never had a tenant be late on their rent checks. Speaking of rent, another great thing about new builds is you get to charge higher than market value rent for this product. There is a small niche, and I do mean small niche amongst the renters. It's typically about 5% that actually will pay more for a product that nobody has lived in before. So we're capitalizing on this very small renters niche where people are willing to give you more money for your product. And we've even found in Milton, we've had bidding wars for our new build properties. Another great reason that we love our new build properties is that you have little to no deferred maintenance. Because you're dealing with everything brand new, the entire house is under warranty for 5 years. If anything goes wrong, the tenants don't call you, they call the builder. How is that not a great deal? So if anything goes wrong, it's all under warranty. The builder pays for everything. So with brand new things, you're not getting phone calls about 4 o'clock in the morning about those broken toilets you always hear about in the news. Also, the great thing is you've deferred all of those capital expenses. You don't have to worry about paying for windows, furnaces, roofs for at least 10 to 15 years. And that's great for your cash flow.
Yeah, so one of the big things that I love about buying new builds is that instant equity growth. So when a builder puts a property on the market that has anywhere, they take anywhere from, I'd say, 12 to 18 months to close on average. They have to greatly reduce that price by about 10% to compete with the resale homes, right? So as soon as I buy that property, I'm already up about $40,000, $50,000 on average, just because just for putting my money down. And typically it's only a $40,000 deposit to put down anyway, $40,000 or $50,000 anyway. So my $40,000 or $50,000 automatically doubles into instant equity just from signing the agreement, because the builders have to offer that as an incentive. There's a little bit of risk involved, however, if you're dealing with builders that are maybe smaller or in a different type of market, depending where you are. Because when you buy a house that's in a field, you can run into problems. The builder can go bankrupt, things could happen, there could be environmental issues, the closings can get delayed a lot more. So you just have to be prepared for whatever comes down the pipeline, right?
You should be buying from big builders, reputable builders. If you buy from the smaller buildings, yes, those are potential problems, but you have to be smart about who you're purchasing from.
You do, right? Another thing that banks love the lendability and the marketability of these properties, because we buy them in marketable areas. We don't just buy them anywhere. Location is key. Yep. Numbers are also key too, right? We're buying based on numbers. But they're very marketable. So if anything should happen, if they should go into power of sale, into foreclosure, the banks know that they can liquidate that asset very, very quickly because of the type of product we buy. So they're more favorable when it comes to lending, especially A lenders, AAA lenders, the big banks. They love to lend to them. We've never had any problems with that. The end user that we're selling to too, I always look at this as, what's my exit strategy? How quickly can we liquidate these properties? How quickly can we exit for whatever reason we might need to? And if the economy goes down or goes backwards, how easy is it to still sell this property to somebody in a down market if that's what we have to do, even though we're in the buy and hold? So,
because we're selling them to families.
We're selling them to families. We're not selling to other investors, right? Where they just look at numbers. Probably 99% of the time, it's going to be an end user that's going to be an actual homeowner that's going to occupy the house. So we're catering to a totally different market. And another thing too, these are townhouses, so it's at the bottom of the market. everybody needs a place to live. Not everybody needs a mansion to live in. So this market, I mean, it's gone up, it's gone down since we've owned them. We've had different cycles, but it's always been hot. The fluctuations are very, very little when it comes to the prices going downwards, right, on the bottom end. So that's great. Another thing I like to do too is you get to control the property with very, very little money down. A lot of the times people ask me, well, how do you do this? You know, with one income, how are you purchasing these properties? How are you affording this? And the answer is we can't afford to buy them when we actually sign them and sign the contracts and the binding agreements with the builders. We can't. So what we will do is we have the plan, and our business plan allows us to access equity, which is going to be another video. But we have a lot of available equity in these properties that we have access to. And when you have that type of a time frame, when you have a year to 18 months, you have a lot of room to make decisions and to make plans. You have a lot of runway to save up the money. So there's things we can control and there's things we can't control. I can control the price that I paid at, that won't go up. And I know, based on spreadsheets, based on the math, using our accountant, using our power team, using a lot of experts around us, we can come up with a very, very good plan of how we're going to close on these in the future and what's plan A, B, C, D. If things do go backwards, if things do go downhill, if the closings are delayed, we have plans to mitigate that, but we're able to close on them in the future and not necessarily now. So it gives us that advantage to really look into the future and plan into the future. So that's you know, this can get so much more into depth, and this is very specific and individual to people's unique situations. But like, you know, there's a lot more we could get into, but reach out to us. Get in contact with us if you have questions about this, right? You know, come onto our website and get in contact.
Our website is eproperties.ca, or if you have really specific questions about things we're talking about, or you have situations that you need answers to, you could always contact us at our email address, which is eproperties@gmail.com, or leave us some comments below. And this is why we love our new build strategies. These are strategies that are going to work for you if you want less fear, less stress type of real estate investing. Have a great day, guys. Bye.
Take care. Bye.